Right now, somebody is hating on you, and you and me is what we gonna tell them. Get it. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and my path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and the path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. Doesn't matter what they say about me, cause I know God don't play about me. Rumors don't matter if they aren't true. The reason they mad is cause they aren't you. They aren't blessed, they aren't highly favored. They're just jealous that somebody made it. Words may hurt, but it didn't kill. And you can't break what you didn't build. Use these words as an affirmation. Don't let them distract you from your aspiration. Let the hatred feed your inner beast, but always keep God as your centerpiece. What that mean? You gotta be in B with it. Always. Don't stand for nothing, then you need to sit and watch the real soldiers take a risk. If you relate to this, then homie, make a fist. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and my path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and the path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. If the keyboard is crazy and the drum pad is kicking, you can pass me the mic. I'm about to start spitting. Will they love me, feel me, relate to me, lyrically, hate me, despise me, corrupt inside spiritually. It's the times that we're living in. No selling my soul, there's no giving in. I ain't waiting on a Judas purse. Trained till the arms are bulging through the shirts. Get the picture, that's what cameras do. Protect what I own, I got hammers too. Prefer peace and I'm praying on it. Club Shade, let Damon weigh in on it. Use these words as an affirmation. Don't let them distract you from your aspiration. Knowledge and wisdom helps you free yourself, and success will find you, so be yourself. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and my path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. I'm in a whole different stratosphere. Vision is sharp and the path is clear. On my purpose plus I'm eloquent. Your opinion of me is irrelevant. I need y'all to say that every day. We on a whole different stratosphere. We don't give a damn what the haters say. Yeah, I'm out.
Shalom, Hakim.
Shalom, King.
Shalom.
Another day, man. Give thanks and praise to the Most High, brothers and sisters. Another day. So, glad to see you, brothers. And glad to be here again doing another session. And about to do another session. I hope everybody's all right, brothers and sisters. I hope they're okay. And remember to always give thanks and praise to the Father and his marvelous Son, his wonderful, marvelous Son. All right. We ain't nothing without them. Okay. Despite what life may throw at you, you always have to give thanks to the Most High and Yahweh Shai, his marvelous Son. All right. No matter what, you have to give thanks unto him. So I'm passing along. Oh, this class is we're going to do another episode of my brothers and sisters in the Caribbean island, Haiti. All right. A lot of people don't know about Haiti. Even the ones of us that's in Israel, a lot of us don't know about the other tribes. Then all they know is that such and such. Oh yeah, bum 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 bum. All right, but you really don't know in depth about some of the tribes. Then, so we're gonna do a little something on Haiti again. All right, and then Ad Kings.
Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. Good to see you guys back again for another class. And it is a very touchy subject that and at the same time, I gotta give glory. I mean, I gotta give praise to my brothers. The Bach and Makala, they did already a class concerning the 10 tribe. It was a beautiful class. I gotta give them recognition for that. And also, it was a pleasure to be back with you, brothers and sisters. On the other side, Shalom, sisters. And also, we go into another topic. I believe we're gonna be very interested on this time. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, everybody. Want to say all praise to the Most High God. Glad to see brothers and sisters again. Glad we can be able to be used by the Most High and hope to edify. It's always a blessing to being used by the Most High God, because what if you wasn't being used? And He using you for wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of things that we have to think of. Everybody's being used by the Most High, but He also used people for honor and for dishonor. So
That's
we,
right.
we want to be blessed. We want to be thankful and be blessed to be used for His honor, to glorify Him, and a good thing to edify the people. So, hey, all praise to the Most High. I'm glad to be here again. And y'all, I'm already feeling jolted up again. I was tired, but I'm feeling jolted up again. All praise to the Most High.
Yeah. You got that. You got that blank right. When it comes to the Most High Word, even if you're tired and so forth, but when you get around the brothers and sisters, get around positive sisters, them and so forth, yeah, it rejuvenates you. You know
That's
what
right.
I'm saying? That's right. It rejuvenates you. So we're going to go into a little bit of history. All right. We're going to go into a little bit of history. I'm concerning my brother, Levi. All right. But this history, it contains the three tribes that was left in Jerusalem. All right. But our main focus today is going to be on my brother, on my big uncle Levi. All right. So when you read on Babylon the Timbuktu, it gives you it backs up. I should say it backs up the Bible. All right, because the Bible is our number one teaching force. Is our number one teaching method. All right, is the Bible. All the other books then that we have backs up what the Bible's saying. All right, it backs it up. That's all. So so I'm gonna read something here, and then we're gonna get on Deuteronomy 20 and 68, and then I'm gonna get a book over here when I get a chance. All right, and I got the priest right there with us right there. All right, anytime the priest is ready, hey man, it can fly like a bird. Okay, it can fly like JetBlue, baby. Okay, all right. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. With great slaughter. In that time, Judah, Benjamin, Levi was in Jerusalem. All right. The other 10 tribes, who can guess where the other 10 tribes was at? If y'all can guess, then put in the chat. All right. All right. Titus put an end, and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. With great slaughter. When it came into Jerusalem, they surrounded the city. Nothing was coming in and nothing was going out. In other words, some of our people, we starved to death. They made sure starved us to death. And believe it or not, when your babies die, guess what you was eating? Guess what? You was eating for food. Okay? If there's nothing coming in, nothing going out. All right. with Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many atrocities, many outrageous and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people, against our people, slaughter. You think it happened to us, all right? During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa. So that's how we got down into the west coast of Africa and other parts of Africa. We fled during the time of 70 AD, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery, because the ones of us that they didn't kill, we were going into slavery. All right. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. Were full of what? Of Caucasian slaves? No, full of black Jewish slaves. So the slave market was full of black Jewish slaves. Has been estimated over 1 million of us fled into Africa. When you check it out, the ones of us that was on the outskirts, we ran down into Africa. We didn't have to fly because it was connected. It was connected. All right, but now the white man built some kind of Suez Canal and all that stuff and parted off. This is the devil. All right, this is the damn devil. I'm just showing you, okay, that we ran down into Africa, that we fled down in there, fleeing from Roman persecution, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, okay? And Levi fled down in there. Now, when you read Deuteronomy 28:68 for me, King, Deuteronomy 28:68, it shows you, okay? It shows you the books backs up the Bible. All right, it shows you that.
All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy us. No man was going to be able to take us out of the condition that we are in. That's why Haiti is in the condition that they're in today. No man was going to be able to take us out of the condition that we are in. No man-made president that you put in Haiti or in other parts of the Caribbean where our people's at. No man president is going to uplift us. None. Because the Bible says, the Bible says that no man was going to be able to take us out of the condition that we are in. All right, none at all. All right. So when you check it out, all right, was come over here in ships, in cargo slave ships. All right, the Arabs and Africans. I got a book. Where is that? I try to find it later, but yeah, all right. History shows you that that the Arabs and the Africans, they got together and they sold us over here to the Americas. Okay, they sold us over here to the Americas, to the so-called white man. Remember now, the other tribe was already where? They was there. Okay. When you go to when you check out the Caribbean island, the Arawak Indians, the white man killed them, murdered them, slaughtered them. Okay, and then they made way for the new slave. Then they made a deal with the Africans, them over there, And that's how we got over here, okay? Because they needed laborers to do their work, all right? Laborers to do their work, okay? I have a book here. They call the Atlas of the Transatlantic Slave Trade, okay? This is a dangerous book right here. This is a danger, okay? I can't stop reading. I can't stop reading. There's so many history. There's so many things inside this book right here. You wouldn't believe. You would not believe. Okay. You would not believe how many things inside this book right here. It tells you about Spain, how they went to the islands, then the British. All right. It tells you about all of the European them, how they got to the islands, them, and then they robbed and raped and murdered. Okay. Well, check out this book right here. Call it the Transatlantic Slave Trade. Okay. It's a powerful book right here. Bad book, man. All right. It's a bad book. Right. It gives you detailed timestamp, detail, point by point, year, point by point. It points out everything. All right. It tells you. All right. All these are the ships got you. Are the ships. Okay. Maybe I can put a little bit closer. These are our people on the ships. These are our people on the ships. All right, coming from parts of Africa. All right. Coming from South Africa, we're coming from different parts of Africa with great detail. All right. We'll be in this book here for days and weeks. All right. It tells you the French, they came to the island of Haiti. Okay. They came to the island of Haiti and enslaved the people them over there and enslaved them. It was vigorous, with vigorous punishment, man. All right. So the Bible says you'll be sold unto your enemies for the want of all things. All right. So look at the condition of Haiti. All right. All this is done for greed and for hatred and jealousy, because they knew that you was the people of the Most High, and they weren't. So that's why they did the thing that they did, and they also the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. So read that for me again, King. Deuteronomy 28:68.
All right. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
We wasn't going to see our homeland again. We wasn't going to see our homeland again. Okay. I have a little insert right here that I'm going to read real quick. Okay. Concerning Haiti. It's a little insert. All right. Despite the harsh realities Haiti faces, there are afflictors of hope. The hope is through the Most High, not no damn man though. Okay, the afflictors of hope, participants of Plant with Purpose, remain resilient, striving for a better quality of life. There will be no better quality of life in Haiti. There will not be any kind of better. Okay, the only betterment that we're looking for is when the Most High return and liberate us and take us out of the condition that we are in. That's the only hope. All right. One encountering indicator is that farmers are still meeting program goals, increasing crop yields, planting trees, and even providing shelter for their fleeing family members through their program involvement. Families are united to achieve both personal and community activities, crops are flourishing, trees are being planted, and groups continue to gather for mutual support. However, sustaining these activities has become increasingly challenging with resources in extremely short supply. Short supply, they make sure that you don't have any kind of supply and that you have to depend on either America or damn France. They make sure, all right? They make sure. Now, more than ever, the people of Haiti desperately need our support. Now, more than ever, the people of Haiti desperately need our support. By standing alongside Haiti farmers, we have the power to make real and meaningfully offered in their lives, whether it's through financial contribution, financial contribution is not going to do a damn thing. It's not going to do a damn thing. Okay, the debt that my brothers them is in, that the country is in. If you look at the condition, okay, the French and America, they made sure that the country will not rise. They make sure because they have their foot on my brother's neck. It don't sit well with me, man. It doesn't sit well with me, all right? It really doesn't sit well with me, man. Okay, when I look at the condition that my people them over there is in. All right. So you know, this was all plotted. So when you read Deuteronomy 28 and 18 for me, King.
And the Lord 28 and what? 28?
28 and 18.
Oh, it's Salakia. 28 and 18, All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thine kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
So Most High said, "Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body." When I look at the little kids them over there, okay, the little babies, not even old enough to they're supposed to be playing and enjoying themselves, but they have them working in these factories too. They have them working in these factories, man. It's not pleasant. Sweatshops. All right. You paying them what? $6, $7 a week, or maybe $10 a week, and over there you're making what? Millions and millions of dollars off the products that they're making. So you know, it's not good, man. Jump down to the 20. Jump down to the 20 verse for the 20 verse there, King.
All right, verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me.
So you see, this go back to Deuteronomy 28:15 again, and Deuteronomy 28:1. Okay, the Most High told Moses to tell us left hand and right hand, the blessings and the curses. All right, listen to me. Don't break my commandments, and all these blessings that I do for you. All right, but we didn't listen. We thought he was playing, right? So these are some of the things that happened. And I understand that, but you know, it still grieved me, man. It still grieved me to the condition them and how they're taking advantage of our people every day, man. They got their foot on their neck. And what disturbing is, okay, when my brother they come over here on a damn boat, fleeing from the destruction that the white man got his hand in. All right, our own people over here saying, "Send them back, send them back, send them back." Send them back. They don't belong here. Send them back. And when you look at the reality, the fact is, you don't belong here either. All right? Our people that be saying, send them back. You didn't originate here. You originate over there in Jerusalem. All right? So if that's the case, you don't belong here either. Where's the compassion for your brother? For your people, huh? Where's the compassion at? I'm gonna land right there for now, King. You got something to bring out, you can bring it out.
Yeah, I want to go back to the real quick. Palai, can you read that again? Hey, Palai, can you give me Exodus 20 and verse 2 real quick? Right, because and I'm gonna show a quick video of exactly what you were saying about how we got shifted over there. I mean, over here from there, right? And where did we go? You know.
You want Exodus 20 verse 6?
Verse 2.
Go on.
So let me read 68 first, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. So a lot of the brothers, of course, know what Egypt means in the Bible, but a lot of our people don't know when it says Egypt in this text. We may just look at it as that's where a land base was at, country, but this right here has a meaning to it when it says Egypt. And we're going to find out what that meaning is. Give me Exodus 20 and 2 and read that for me, brother.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2.
Hold on.
Let
me get there too. I'm only.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am Yahweh, your God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
All right, so I'm going to go right back to Deuteronomy 28, and we have to identify what Egypt means. Egypt means a place of bondage. So when we understand what bondage is, it's the house of slavery, right? So this is bearing records of the Israelites. If we didn't keep the commandments, we were going to go on slave ships. And the elder brought it out earlier. He just said it earlier that, hey, we were on the transatlantic slave trade, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? So read verse 68 in Deuteronomy 28 real quick, elder.
Yes, sir.
And remove the word Egypt and put slavery or bondage on
Go on, another one. Go on. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And Yahweh your Lord shall bring thee into bondage again with sheep, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And it's true. We won't see the homeland again, right? We're not going back to Africa, right? We're not going back there when we're in the captivity, right? We have no place to be in there because since we don't want to keep commandments, we got kicked out of our homeland. We're not going back in there. So that word Egypt is synonymous with bondage. This is how we identify ourselves as Israelites. This is the icing on the cake when you read Deuteronomy 28 and 68, right? It said we will not see it no more again. Have we? Right? Have we been in the land where we operate in rulership? We haven't. Continue.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Slave men and slave women, and no one's going to buy you, meaning no one's going to redeem you back, right? So I'm going to show you a video what the brother was just speaking about in that book, right? Because, hey, you know how Israel be. Israel sometimes have a problem listening to our own individual kind, right? When we see us speaking the truth, we kind of think that since we said it's a lie. So maybe let's move brothers from LOA out the way. Let's put another brother on stage and let's see what he says about the transatlantic slave trade.
As white Europeans settled in North America in the 16th and 17th centuries, and millions of indigenous people died from famine and disease, the desire to profit from the
Remember what Elder said, that we was in a situation we had no food, and they was on the famine. So you know what the only delicate meal that we had to eat? I don't think our people do know about that. You know, when you get a chance, give me Deuteronomy 28 and I think it's verse 60. It might be 55, maybe 55, 56, one of them. But for right now, let me just play this video real quick, because we want to find out, when they didn't have no food, what did they eat? We're going to bring it out in the scripture. Let me continue.
The natural resources available required exploitation of a new large and unpaid labor force. Extending the mass enslavement of Africans in Central and South America, Africans were brought to the United States in 1619 as a new source of labor. New England colonies were founded on ideals of liberty and freedom, but nonetheless embraced kidnapping, human bondage, and violent subjugation of Black people, whose forced labor, trafficking, and enslavement fueled booming commerce like shipbuilding, manufacturing, insurance, and banking.
And see, we don't hear a lot of those things, right? We just hear that all we was seeing, that we was getting whipped all day, but we was building, right? With our bare hands, no tools, our bare hands, we builded up a lot of these things. And just for them to operate so they can create their legislation against us, right? Let me continue.
Northern cities like New York City experienced massive commercial growth as their economies, like those based on Wall Street, were financed by the slave trade, and their streets, like Broadway, were built by enslaved people. Boston Harbor, the site of the Boston Tea Party, where protests for freedom sparked the American Revolution, was also a bustling commercial hub for human trafficking. Ships entering and leaving the port of Boston trafficked at least 27,000 kidnapped Africans. The trafficking and enslavement of kidnapped Africans funded the economy of every major port city on the eastern seaboard. As the enslavement of Black people expanded, American slavery became a permanent generational status tied to race. A new, elaborate set of beliefs was created to codify, control, and subordinate Black people. States and municipalities passed laws formally rejecting the presence of free Black people in their borders. Punitive laws were enacted targeting Black people, both free and enslaved. The false idea that Black people were inferior to white people, not fully human or evolved, dominated all areas of American life. This narrative allowed the United States Constitution to extol liberty and justice for all, while denying millions of Black people basic human rights.
And that was their justice, to keep us enslaved. Not, when it say justice for all, it's not talking about us. It wasn't talking about the Haitians, right? It wasn't talking about them. They had no freedom. They took the freedom away from them. So it wasn't justice for all. You might as well say it was judgment for them all, right? That's what they forced. While we built up, they tore down. And how they tore down? They tore our people down. They tore the Levitical priesthood down. We have no more leaders. We have no more sacrifices. We have no more understanding in people that taught us the word of God. These were the main corporate of God's chosen. The Levites were God's portion people, that God dwelt with them and dealt with them. They were the one that was giving us information. They were sacrificing, giving and allowing us to be forgiven for sins. They were in charge of keeping up with the feast orders. We don't have that no more, because what the Levitical priesthood have fell down because of slavery, right? Let me continue.
By the end of the 18th century, America was no longer a society with enslaved people. It had become a slave society. A shifting economic landscape and a growing outcry about the horrors of the Middle Passage finally led Congress to formally abolish the transatlantic slave trade in 1808. However, slavery remained critical to an agrarian economy, especially in the developing South. The domestic slave trade emerged while trafficking of kidnapped Africans continued illegally for years. The transatlantic slave trade left a lasting mark on American life, and the narratives that emerged to support the trade set up central problems of racial hierarchy that continue to shape America today.
All right, so Elder, let me get Deuteronomy 28:55. Let me get that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 55. So that he will not give any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he has nothing left him in the siege.
Ain't that what the elder said earlier? That
Come.
we had nothing to eat. So guess what the food that they had to eat? The children. Eating our own children. If you want to believe that or not, but that's what happened. Right? These doggone devils, man. They're so, first and foremost, let's start with us, right? We got to take accountability before we even get straight to them, because we know what they done. It's to the point where we have to acknowledge that what we have done to our God, first and foremost. And we deal with them later. But in the meantime, this is what they allowed what was to happen to us in the slavery, right? The elder literally said that it was a famine. And that's what the siege is. The siege is left empty, destroyed. And the only thing you had was the flesh of the children who they shall eat. So the Most High prophesied these things. It wasn't just the northern kingdom. This is also the southern also. This is also speaking of the Hades, the Levites, right? The Judah and Benjamin. But right now we're focusing on the Levites. Continue.
Because he has nothing left him in the siege, and in the sweetness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in all thy gates.
That's why Haiti is the way it is, because you got white men ruling the whole system, and they got the white man got the blacks turning against the blacks. That's the system that they set up. And that's why the system is set up very horrible for the people in Haiti. It's always an ongoing war out there. So this is true what the elder is speaking about, and this is prophecy. So I'll land there.
All praises. All praises. God give glory and honor. And also I got to add something on this topic. First and foremost, I know how we start. So now the question we're supposed to ask ourselves, who was the Levite? And who are they among the Israelites? Let's find out where they come from. Give me the book of Genesis 35, verse 23.
All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 35, and verse 23. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon, and Levi, and Judah, and Issachar, and Zebulun.
You see the group? Leah's sons, Issachar, Zebulun, and Judah. They're all same mother and same father with the Levites. You see that? That means they're one family, one same mother and same father. That's how they are. The Levites coming from that lineage. Why you think the Levites always around those nations, those groups? Because they're brothers and sisters. Let's confirm that. Give me Genesis 45, 49. No, drop. Don't give me that. What? In other words, what the role of the Levites? What is this role, man? Give me Genesis 29:34. What that mean to be a Levite? And the job, the role in the nation of Israel is perfect. Fit the name, the meaning. Read it for me when you get it, King.
God, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, and verse 34. And she conceived again, and bare a son, and said, Now this time will my husband be joined unto me, because I have borne him 3 sons. Therefore was his name called Levi.
You see, Levi is a joint for the north and the south. He's in the between. And we're gonna go further to find out. I'm gonna get some time on that class, and then I'll pass it to you guys. I just sent you a video. Can you get to that video? Let me show you how he is a joint. I'll send you a video. Can you play it for me, please?
All right,
Let's find out how they joint.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Elder. Give me 1 second. I got to send it to my email. Give me 1 second. I'll send it to my email.
Okay, so in the meantime,
Yeah, that's no
in the
problem.
meantime, brothers, if you have something you're gonna keep going. I gotta send another video.
Hey, don't worry, I got it right here, Elder.
All right, go ahead, King.
Okay.
Second.
I'll send you that video. Let's see the first word. You can play the whole thing because I make sure it's short video. Let me show you how he Levite, they are a joint to the nations of Israel.
Okay, here we go.
Writing in the historical records and studies compiled by the United States Catholic Historical Society, the historian Robert T. Hill stated in 1888,
Whatever may be said against the Haitians, it should be remembered that these people nearly a century ago instituted the movement which, ending in Brazil in 1860, resulted in driving the institution of slavery from the Western Hemisphere.
What movement was this historian referring to? A movement that had begun towards the beginning of that century. At the time, the former French colony Saint-Domingue became Haiti in 1804. Slavery was still thriving in countries in South America, and territories like Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Chile, and modern Bolivia were under Spanish rule. One man wanted for South America to be freed of Spanish rule. His name? Simón Bolívar. After his revolutionary forces were defeated in Cartagena, a city in modern-day Colombia, by the powerful Spanish army, Bolívar headed to Haiti and sought Haiti's help. The year was 1815, and Bolívar landed in Okai, presided over by the then president of southern Haiti, Alexander Pétion. Haiti was barely 11 years old as a nation. Bolívar sought assistance and Pétion gave it, and then some. To begin with, Bolívar and the revolutionaries' families and soldiers who came with him were given shelter and food so that they could recuperate physically and regroup. They stayed long enough in Haiti that one of Bolívar's companions started a business in the city of Okai. According to the historian Marc Pétion, this companion of Bolívar opened up a musical school that gave piano lessons to the elite children in Okai. As Henry Lafayette Veuillaume d'Audrey Holstein, one of Bolívar's companions, would later attest in a memoir, the Haitian government made great advances to General Bolívar in ammunition, provisions, and money. President Pétion and his friend General Boyer were very favorable to the expedition. The historian Jacques-Nicolas Leger recounts that Pétion gave Bolívar 4,000 rifles, gunpowder, cartridges, food, and a printing press. Pétion gave his aid on the condition that Bolívar free the slaves in all the territories that would get their independence from Spain. Leger also contends that in addition to being a financier of the independence of the countries of South America, Pétion also served as counselor, as some of Bolívar's companions had a fallout with him during the stay in Haiti, and Pétion helped them reconcile so that they could remain committed to their cause. One of Haiti's historians, Charles Dupuy, author of Les Coins de la Histoire, reveals that Pétion also supplied Bolívar with manpower. Dupuy names one in particular, a Savoy Courtois, whom he, Dupuy, labels as a great military strategist and Haitian Revolutionary War veteran. John Lynch, one of Bolívar's biographers, also concurs, mentioning in his work Simón Bolívar, A Life, that Bolivar was furnished with Haitian soldiers for his 1816 expedition and ships. Leger reiterates this, stating in the book Haiti, Her History, and Her Detractors that Pétion authorized Haitian soldiers to leave with Bolivar. Leger quotes a letter dated February 1816, in which Simón Bolívar requests permission to give him the title Liberator. Here are some portions of Bolívar's letter as reported by Leger in Haiti, Her History, and Her Detractors, Bolívar to Pétion. In my proclamation to the inhabitants of Venezuela, and in the decrees that I have to issue concerning the slaves, I do not know if I am allowed to express the feelings of my heart to your excellency, and to leave to posterity an everlasting token of your philanthropy. I do not know, I say, if I must declare that you are the author of our liberty. I beg your excellency to let me know his will on the matter. Pétion hurriedly wrote Bolivar a letter on the 16th of that month, asking Bolivar to keep Haiti's role on the hush-hush, as he didn't want to gain an enemy in Spain. Leger recounts that Bolivar left Okay on April 10, 1816, only to return back in July of that year, defeated by the Spaniard General Morales. Pétion came to the rescue again, providing a new set of ammunition and other aid for Bolivar's December 1816 departure to South America. This time, according to Leger, Bolivar succeeded in defeating Spain.
Stop right there for a moment, please.
The
Pause
official
right
and
there for
private
a minute.
letters of Simón Bolívar.
So what happened now? Simon Bolivar, he was the general in charge to the revolution in South America, Venezuela, Ecuador, Colombia. That's why all those flags start with the red and blue and yellow. First of all, that was Haitian first flag anyway from the beginning of the time. They do that to recognize, Haitian work in the revolution of South. Remember, Haiti is a Levite. They are a joint from the both tribe, North and South. Remember that. First of all, they went out on war, in war. They lose the first battle. They come back. We give them ammunitions. We give them army so they can go back and fight again. This is what Haiti was playing. This is Haiti war in the 1800s in the whole new world, America. That's why Haiti is the first Latino country in the world having its independence. We're gonna go there further. I'm gonna elaborate more on that. I'm gonna take some time of the lesson. You see, Haiti was the first Latino country. For the Latino who's watching, so-called Latino. Because, Haiti was ruling by the French, which is a language, was speaking by the Romans, Latin. That's why the word Latino come from, Latin. Because French was derived from that language. Because anybody under these people rulership, they are Latino. For the colorism people, whatever it is, that's not the name I'm arguing anyway. We are Levite, we are the Israelite. And Haiti also is the only one Hebrew Israelite we don't accept the name of the colonizer on them. Asian people are the only one in the Latino country don't want to call themselves Latino. Everybody know that. I'm just reiterating that again. Hold the video, King.
Play the video again, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bolivar, collected in the volume El Libertador, Writings of Simón Bolívar, reveal that Haiti's influence in South America went beyond providing aid. According to Professor David Bushnell, its compiler, Bolívar modeled Bolivia's early government on Haiti's, and his own constitution in the newly independent Venezuela was modeled on the one Alexander Pétion drew
That's
for
right.
Haiti. Leger relates how in 1826, Simón Bolívar headed the Panama Congress, a league of American republics, but did not invite Haiti to please the United States. which was still a slaveholding state. In 1929, this pamphlet, originally published in Port-au-Prince by Marion Ain in 1849 by a Haitian senator whose father, Marion Ain the Elder, which gave details of Bolivar's stay in Haiti, was reprinted by a Mr. Francois Delancourt. In later years, observers contended that the connection between Haiti and Venezuela has never been forgotten. Writing in the book The Making and the Destruction of Haiti, Frank Senath points out a diplomatic and fraternal relationship between Haiti and several countries in South America,
That's
in
right.
particular with Venezuela. Senath mentions energy aid that Venezuela bestowed upon Haiti in the early 2000s. This bust monument of Pétion, created by the artist Christian Oviedo, was erected on a street in Colombia as a tribute to the contributions of Haiti. There is also a monument dedicated to Pétion in Caracas, Venezuela, as a symbol of Haiti's financing the end of slavery and establishing independence from Spain in a great many countries in South America. Be sure to tune in.
All right, Ben, it was a very, very important. This is what the world of the joint people for those two kingdoms. This is the world, man. Let me show you. Haiti, you see right now, is dragging to the mud. Haiti was the empire of the whole New World America. That's what it was. How are you telling me slave people end up as king and queen in this kingdom? They got a kingdom. The next video we're gonna give you the other side, how we help our brothers on that side now. Can you give me the next video, please? Remember, Levites are the joint. How we help our brothers, Judah in this side. Let's roll that clip, man.
Presents Haiti History 101.
In the year 1824, when Haiti was 20 years old as a nation, its then president, Jean-Pierre Boyer, sent out a special invitation to African Americans.
The first video, you see, Haiti was like 11 years old and was doing all those works. 11 years old, a nation was 11 years old. And he started doing all those things. Now he's 20. In that case, he's 20, by 20 years old. Let's find out what he's going to do to the brother on the south side, in the South Kingdom. That's why Haiti carry his name. Levi carry his name.
And living in segregation in that country. The Haitian president's message to the African Americans? Come live in Haiti. Boyer was definitely not the first person to have this move to Haiti idea. The historian Leon Pamphile writes in the days following independence from France, Haiti's leader, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, had appealed to Black Americans and anyone under the whip of slavery to come to Haiti. Several historical sources note that Dessalines went as far as paying slave ship captains to bring Africans intended for slavery in the United States to Haiti as freed men. Haiti King Henry Christophe had laws in his royal code offering anyone directly from Africa
Stop right there, King.
Descent.
Stop right there. Haiti King. Haiti King. This is Haitian King in the Americas. We got to make sure people see that. That's Haitian king. Tell me who in the America have a king. Haiti was a kingdom of in the Americas, man. This is the people. And then you tell me they are slaves? What the Messiah said, we are a kingdom of priests and kings. It is in our people, man. We never meant to be underneath, on the bottom, man. We never put on earth to be on the bottom, man. True spirit, even in the condition we're in, we still recognize that we are king and priest. This is 20 years ago, after the revolution, man. He already have a king in his back. I'm gonna have to send you that video, the Masada, how we build this, what we call Haiti Citadel, right there in Cap Haitians. Masada built back over in Haiti. The Citadel. I'm gonna let you Google Citadel for and show you Masada. We're gonna go in deep in this thing. I know you guys got a lot to say, but in the meantime, let me take time to give this information that I have, and then it might be something going to be maybe something new to you guys. Let's go.
Take your
That's a
time,
king,
brother.
Haitian king.
Take your time, Polite. Go ahead and take your time, man. Go ahead.
That's a Haitian king right there. We don't care. Let's go to see what he's doing for his people, the South Kingdom, the Judite. Remember the brothers. If you didn't know, now you know. Levi and Judah, they're coming from the same mother and the same father. With Zebulun and Issachar. Read.
Haitian citizenship upon arrival to Haiti. Under Boyer, though, there was a systematic plan to bring in African Americans to Haiti. Boyer's immigration marketing campaign included offers to the would-be settlers to have their trips to Haiti free of charge, along with 10 pounds of coffee per family. And upon their arrival in Haiti, they were given 3 acres of land from the Haitian government to settle on, as well as monetary rewards. Boyer hired special representatives in the United States and sought the cooperation of prominent black and white community leaders and abolitionists who would eventually become known collectively as the Society for Promoting the Emigration of Free Persons of Color to Haiti. To help make the campaign successful, Boyer had a series of pamphlets published and distributed in the United States, explaining what the immigrants should expect in Haiti and to answer pertinent questions that they might have about moving to the island. Boyer sent his own envoy, the judge and statesman Jonatas Granville, to the United States to meet with white abolitionist leaders and black American leaders to propagate the Come to Haiti movement. Granville traveled to several U.S. cities with high African American populations to meet with leaders and to give the potential immigrants first-hand knowledge about his country. At the time, there was also a Back to Africa movement to the country of Liberia. Boyer wanted to persuade African Americans to come to Haiti as opposed to Liberia. According to Dr. Leon Pamphile, in the book Haitians and African Americans, A History of Tragedy and Hope, the first African Americans started their move to Haiti in late 1824, and the immigrants kept coming through mid-1825 from cities like Boston, Baltimore, and Philadelphia. Boyer settled the immigrants mostly in the Artibonite region of Haiti and in eastern Hispaniola, in an area called Samana Bay. Boyer gave them the promised acres of land, hoping to make them into an agricultural community. Some of the immigrants were content with what they found. One African American immigrant writing about moving to Haiti wrote back to his folks in the USA. Having been a resident for some months in the island of Haiti, I am fully persuaded that it is the best and most suitable place for residence which Providence has hitherto offered to emancipated people of color,
That's
for the
right.
enjoyment of liberty and equality with their attendant blessings. Others not so much. Some found it hard to adapt to their new surroundings, like this African American immigrant.
It was a very common thing to see the Haitian women washing their clothes, men and boys bathing, and the horses being washed in the very stream we drank from. This alone was enough to create sickness.
And this one who said,
The natives, male and female, generally go half-clad, bordering on nudity. The women wear turbans on their heads and do not seem to
Stop
have
right
any
there.
uses for.
Stop right there. The reason why they wear turban, because they remember they are the priests for the nations. for the 12 nations of Israel. That's another part you can see. You can see the similarity between the Levite, and then we're gonna go further. I'm telling you, I promise you guys. Go on.
Hats. The men always go armed.
Out of the estimated 13,000 African Americans who came to Haiti in that period, less than half actually stayed in Haiti. The majority of them, noted the historian Leon Pamphil, returned to the United States. They were middle-class tradesmen, and Boyer's plan to mold them into farmers and laborers in a new land and in a new culture hit a stumbling block. Benjamin Hunt, one of the African Americans who successfully settled in Haiti, would later say of Haiti's Black Americans' immigration movement, "I call to mind but 13 Americans of African blood who have been what might be called successful in that country, and several were of this number were moderately so, and all of them were men of color or mulattoes." Unsatisfied with the results of the Black Americans to Haiti movement, Boyer would stop the full-scale immigration program in late 1825. Future leaders of Haiti like Faustin Saluc and Nicolas Fabre Giffard would also spearhead similar movements in Haiti in later years. Historians note that those leaders learned from Boyer's mistakes and were able to make the African Americans to Haiti movement more successful in their time.
Tune in next time for another edition of Creolist.
So now you brothers and sisters, you come to understand. Now Haiti don't have a place to rest. Everywhere among its own people, among all the Caribbean people, they treat Haiti like dirt. The Bible, Moses told us already how this situation gonna end up for the Haitians. For the Levite. The Levite is a joint who keep those two tribes, the two nations together, the Northern Kingdom and the South Kingdom. You see the accomplishment in the side of the Southern Kingdom, and also you see how the Levite stand to the brothers in America. 13,000 dropped to Haiti. When we opened our Haiti opened Haiti, the Levite opened the border to everybody. And right now, look at Haiti now. Everybody closed their border on Haiti right now. They don't know the story. Let me show you a more special Levite are for the Mosai. Give me the Deuteronomy 10. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 8 and 9. Let's see how the Mosai see the tribe of Levite, so-called Haitians. You read it, King? I can hear. 8 and 9.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Now I hear you.
Like you. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 8. At that time, the Lord separated the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, to stand before the Lord, to minister unto him, and to bless his name unto this day.
Until this day. Until this day. That's how most start from the beginning until this time. Most still, that's why the Most High don't change. Most High don't change. He still remain the same way. Give me Joshua 13 and 33.
Did you want 9 also?
Oh yeah, read 9 for me. Yeah, so like yeah. Come.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 9. Wherefore Levi have no part nor inheritance with his brethren.
Oh yeah.
The Lord is his an inheritance, according as the Lord thy power promised him.
You see, the Levite, we are Most High inheritance. Beside our brother Judah, who got the scepter. Better recognize that too. We still is the inheritance. Give me Joshua 13:33. Let's go further. Let's make it clear.
All right, this is the book of Joshua, chapter 13 and verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
To the tribe of Levi, Moses gave not any inheritance. The Lord Yahweh of Israel was their inheritance, as he said unto them.
You see, we are the Most High inheritance. That's the reason why Levi is supposed, to come back to the fold, come back to the law and statute commandment, because they got a greater job is waiting ahead for them. Levi is not supposed to be in the, but we got to be out there and let them know. Levi got a greater job to do. That's why I never forgot somebody told me, oh, Levi, or not, I don't really believe Levi are from the tribe. You probably don't know what you're talking about. Or I don't see too many Haitians in the awakening. They're coming. Because remember, 12,000 have to be a part of the 144,000. Regardless what you think about it. 12,000 of Levi have to be the chief priest in the government, the new government. So how are they going to end up there? They're going to come. So give me before I go, I'll be back. So I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Give me the book of give me all scriptures. I believe Second Timothy 3:16, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
2 Timothy 3:16.
Yes.
All right, I get it for you. All scriptures is given by the inspiration of the Most High.
All right. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of power may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works.
You see, this is what the Bible is there. All scripture is given to us for that, for us to to correct everybody. We will say that to reprove everybody when the time show. We have to do that. Romans 15:4. That's the next precept for we go this, because they're waiting for that. Those scripture was waiting for this. So now we can always go back to them and still reprove people and still correct ourselves, man.
All right, this is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. But whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
You see?
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
You see, it's those scriptures work hand to hand. Those things was waiting for our end. Now we learn about our brothers in Levi. Maybe a lot of us forgot Levi and those Leah's descendants. Because other time, that's why when I look at this guy named Tariq Rashid, who spit on the Haitian Revolution, man, that's a shame. I'll end there for now. I'll be back. Go ahead, guys. You guys got the floor now.
Good job.
You got more videos to bring out, King. Pelaya, why to a certain extent the transfer of Judite to the Levite, it didn't go through. You know why half of it didn't go through? Because the prophecy says that that Judah shall be in the neck of thine enemy. So the bulk of Judah would be here, along with Esau. So that's why that's an excellent A. The brother was looking out for his people. And that's what you got to do. You got to look out for your brother. And that's what the brother was doing. All right. And like I said, man, I take my hat off to the brothers that look out for the people, and that brother sure did. Okay. And somewhere down the line, a matter of fact, it's in the book right over here that I got. Okay. How they came in conniving wickedness, okay, and destroyed our people, man. And took the gold from out of Haiti, okay, and obliterate, man, our people, man. And now, like what the priest said, right, our own people are talking smack. They're talking smack about Levi, okay, Haiti, all right. We don't want them here. We don't want them here, all right. Like, you got to land here. You in damn captivity too. So, let me go back to Deuteronomy 28, and I think it's what, 55? I think it is, or 54.
54, 55.
Yeah.
Which one you for the women
Yeah.
or the evil eye? Okay, got you. The woman. All right. All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 56. It says, "The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them, for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates."
Now you're being stressed. Now our brothers and sisters over there in Haiti are being stressed the hell out. They're being stressed. They're being totally stressed out, man. The kids are working in sweatshops. All right. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, okay, Slick Willie. All right, that's what they call him, Slick Willie. All right. They passed laws as presidents, okay? Look what they did down there, man. They got properties. They own a lot of things down there and put Asian people them to work in cap. Just like what the president over here did. He got the Mexican them working on his buildings and don't pay them. He don't pay them nothing. All right? Not a red cent, not a dime. Same thing went on down there, man, with Slick Willie. And with his damn wife, all right? Slick Willie. Same thing, man. So, so the scripture don't lie, man. God don't lie. Men lie, but God don't lie. All right? The husband fighting against the wife fighting against the husband, because when you don't have no kind of resources to take care of the family, it's going to cause strife. It's going to cause some rift. You know what I'm saying? You as a man, all right, you cannot provide for your family. How does that feel? How does that make you feel as a man to look at your wife in distress, your kids suffering? You can't buy clothes for them. You can't buy food for them. How does that make you feel as a man? And your wife may understand, but she's still looking at you as a husband, as a provider. She's still looking at you and the kids. But do they care? Hell no. They don't care. They don't care one bit. All right. Go ahead, King.
You want verse 58?
Yeah.
Okay, verse 58. "If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy power."
The Lord thy power. So we're supposed to fear that name. Moses said what? He said to fear that name, man. That's what we supposed to do. when the Most High, oh man, hey, the Most High said so the fear is big enough knowledge, right? The Most High said to fear the commandments, to fear His name. You got to fear His name, and when you fear somebody, you're gonna do what He says. It's just as simple as that, man.
Hey, and to add to that too, Elder, I want to show a video.
Go
right?
ahead, King.
And in this video, right, we think in America, like you got the Bloods and the Crips, the GDs, you know what I'm saying? All these gangs out here in America. It ain't no kind of gang like how it is out in Haiti, right? And they run the show. See, the Bloods and Crips don't run nothing out here. They don't run nothing. You going to jail with the kind of weapons they rock with out there in Haiti, out there in broad daylight, right? I'm going to show this video in Haiti, right? And give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 54 when we get there.
And after the video, King, after you finish, I'm gonna say something, because that video that we was unable to see, the poverty one, Esau is telling you straight out, all them gangs in Haiti and the gangs them that's around the place, who do you think set them up? Who do you think set them up? Huh? And they talk about the country has a gang problem, has a this, has all kind of drug problem, gang problem. So that gives him the right to come into your country and to do what? And to overthrow the government and to stabilize your country according to him, and put who he wants in power, who's going to obey what he says. Go ahead, King.
What scripture?
Once we play the video, give me 28 and 54.
Okay.
All right. So we think that we got a gang, ain't nothing like out there in Haiti, man. And this is a nightmare. Like you said, Elder, when you see it, where does brother get this gun from? We ain't got the money to buy no kind of weapon like that.
No.
All right, so we about to play it.
And the gangs here now control nearly all the capital port.
Look, this is broad daylight with a camera going on. Like this BBC News. So no one's calling the cops that this man right here with an assault rifle in his hand, we got ski masks and they walking around lurking around. You got and see, this is how you notice this from the government, because you're comfortable to be walking with them with the video camera on and having a little discovery and talking about this. This is how you know that this is all government force.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
The horror here is relentless.
We're not gonna let them come here and kill us, steal everything we have, burn cars, burn houses, kill kids. They don't care. They keep anything. What?
A complete breakdown of society where women and children suffer most.
They raped me. I had my 6-year-old with me. They raped her too.
A country where 1 in 5 victims of sexual abuse are under the age of 18.
Port-au-Prince is the worst place in the world to be a woman.
And you're here and you're part of the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
They're always trying to make it seem like they're just helping. All right, so let's keep it real, right? If we were in your city, you'll be calling 911. But where's 911 at now when they need them? You're there investigating just to make money off of this. And you know behind the scenes, your people brought those weapons out here, and you know about the guns. You know about the gangs. This is all black on black crime going on right here.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't Esau going against the people at that time. This is black on black crime, because Esau is trying to eliminate Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Haiti got a lot of gold out there. They know about the resources out there. Mm-hmm. That's all they want. They don't care about. They don't care nothing else about the resource. They don't care nothing but the resources out there. So in order to get to the resources, let's eliminate a lot of them. But how we would do it, So we don't declare war. Let them war against one another. That's how they got to do it. All right.
You know what, too, King? You know what, too? The government makes sure. Okay, this how you know. All right. I believe you said it earlier. All right. How is it that they're able to walk around free doing all of that chaos untouched but seen? Because the rebels were so-called rebels were instructed doing, if anything happened to them, happened to so-called Whitey, we're going to obliterate you. Okay. So that's why she's able to walk around free as a bird, untouched. In a war zone. Go ahead, King.
Hey, with no fear, Elder.
With no fear.
You don't see no fear in this lady's eyes. She's comfortable.
She's comfortable, exactly.
Because they know, hey, all we got to do is send a nice little missile over there and destroy that whole place. We ain't got to show our face. We can just hit the button and it will come over there and destroy that place. And that's why you're comfortable, because you're hiding behind weapons in the government. But when that time comes, ain't nowhere to hide. You got to meet your fear. And the fear is going to be the Israelites.
That's right.
Haiti is on the brink of collapse.
We've just been shot at by one of the gangs, and they've shot our front.
Look at that.
Shit. They're full of malarkey, man.
Yeah.
Full of it.
Now she's involved. Get that. I ain't got nothing to say. Let me keep
tire, which has gone flat.
And the fight is intensifying.
When we're fighting, we are possessed. We are no longer human. We become the devil.
He said we no longer human, we become the devil, right? Hey, real quick, we're gonna prove that. Give me Psalms 82 and verse 6, real quick, Elder.
You took the word from my mouth. Go ahead. You took it right from my mouth.
Put it on the screen real quick. Give me Psalms 82 and 6.
You took it right from my mouth. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes.
The devil.
Okay.
It's because we are the gods. But since we act like men, we gonna die like men. Because they are the devils. The brother himself said we're not even people. We're like devils.
Like devils.
The Bible says it itself, right? Because when we don't keep the commandments of God and we're warring against each other, we're like men. Because we're not supposed to think like men. We're supposed to think like gods. Like we are part of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. We're supposed to have power and rulership in our hand. We got the government ruling us to go ahead and kill one another. So we're acting like men. We're not walking around with authority. So we got this whole thing all mixed up. The whole thing is that we are following into their trap and we're killing each other. And guess what? No one cares about what's going on in that land. Because as long as America's okay and America's throwing American Idol shows and all these shows that they show on BET, Love and Hip Hop, I'll say somebody background, VH1 videos and all that, etc. You know, Housewives of Hollywood, whatever. As long as we entertained out here, no one cares what's going on to our other people in these other islands. Our people are just worried about us. That's what America does. America makes us a selfish people out here. We always what's going on out here. We don't care about what's going out there in Haiti. We don't care about what's going out there in Jamaica. We don't care about what's going out there in Puerto Rico. We don't care about that. As long as America's got 4th of July and the barbecue going, we good. We good. As long as we got on Juneteenth out here, we good. As long as we don't see weapons walking around here, we good. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as we can party all day, who cares? Because them ain't my people. They don't sound like me, so they ain't my people. We are Americans out here, right? America got you fooled. They got you looking at your own people in the midst of war, and as long as we're not at war, we thinking that, hey, we good. But you dumb fools, you are at war. America got a silent war on your head. We got full of silences on our foreheads, and we don't even see the red dots on our forehead. Because we walking around acting like we don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Let me continue.
Hey, King, go ahead. Just to back up what she said, our white folks got rich, right? This is in California right here. The police beating on our brother, protecting the neighborhood, he said. Protecting the neighborhood. Okay? Beating him down while others watch.
That's what we good at. We good at watching. Instead of stopping, we good at watching. We really good at that.
This is Delmas 30, the scene of a recent gang attack. Women were raped, families murdered.
Women were raped, families were murdered, right? Why women were raped? Because the same kind of mindset that's out here in America, but the women have out here, it's the same mindset a lot of them women out there have. I don't need a man. Nah, you need a man, because that will lower the rape population when you have a man.
That's right. They'll think twice when you have a protector with you. They'll think twice. They'll think twice. Okay? But you, they don't have to think twice. Easy gain, easy prey.
Okay.
An entire neighborhood now in ruins. Rodrigue is going back for the first time and is taking us with him.
So the gang.
It's just sick. You know, it's just even sick that they allowing her to discover. I don't even want to see this no more now. You know, give me Deuteronomy 28. And you know what? Give me verse 16 and then give me verse 54, right?
Yes, sir.
The fact that what it just said that the women been raped and the women been the women been raped and the city's been destroyed, right? So let's back that up according to the prophecy. See, when the Most High say he gonna do these things, he don't lie. He proves it. All we got to do is read and look around, and we see like, hey, that was true. He did it, right? So just give me verse 16 real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
All right, so I'm going to share that one part of the field, right? Let's look at that. Let's look at the city. All right, let me play it.
The scene of a recent gang attack. Women were raped, families murdered, an entire neighborhood now in ruins.
The entire neighborhood now in ruins. Read Deuteronomy 28 and 16.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
So in the city, guess what? It's a destruction on the ground of people's houses, women being raped in that land. That's the field right there. The field that people are being murdered, gangs around, and the properties being destroyed. God said he was going to do that, right? Give me 54.
Verse 54 from the book of Deuteronomy 28. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave.
You know what that is also? With the wife of the bosom, let's even look at it still today. You're raping the women out here. The women out here, period. They're getting raped. The women supposed to be our wives. They're supposed to be our second eyes. They're supposed to be our helpmeet. But we don't want to do that, right? If you ain't a man, I'm not marrying you. I just want to rape you. You don't have a man, so I'm going to take advantage of you, right? Because you have an evil eye towards your neighbor, right? Because you allowed the government to trick you and to believe that you are part of a good society. but they made you into black devils, right? So look at this right here. This is the evil eye.
Them come here, kill us, steal everything we have, burn cars, burn houses, kill kids. They don't care. They kill anything. What?
They talk, and they not talk about the white man. They talk about our own people.
That's right.
They talk about that, and they, because if there was talk about her, she'd be gone.
That's the problem, King. Okay, they're so scared. They're scared to do it to the damn white man. They're scared to do it to the white woman. They're scared. Self-hatred, internal hatred. So what Master did to them, now they're doing it to their own people now.
Con. Hey, I land there. I got no more to say with that. Because it makes me sick when I see our people just throwing them around and letting them make documentaries about their land. But they ain't putting money in the land, though. Not bringing no money back in the land. They put money in their pockets. You're not benefiting nothing out of this but poverty and being exposed. I land there.
Also, let me see if I can take another 15 minutes to add on to that class, because now that's a lot to unpack in this class. And then I'm going to try to do, can you go to Google for me, please? Because those information, I have to get them out. Google, give me type the Haitian revolutions. I'm gonna go through that passage to see, for us to see the Haitian are really the priests of the Most High. I'm gonna bring a couple inside stuff we never heard people talk in the Israelite. You're gonna hear that for the first time, all of us. Give me the Haitian revolution. Give me can you the same thing we're gonna read it. Open it for me. Open it the AI overview. Like add show more. Okay. Read it for me, the highlight ones.
You want background and causes?
No, just read the highlight one for me on it.
Okay, got you. All right. This is Google, the AI overview. This talks about the Haitian Revolution. The Haitian Revolution, 1791 through 1804, was the only successful slave revolt in world history.
Hey, you read that? The only successful slave revolt in the whole history. That's why you think Haitian, you have to talk down to them. Because I don't want them to rise to the occasions. Again, we're on.
Resulting in the creation of the independent nation of Haiti, the first free Black republic, and the end of French colonial rule and slavery in the colony of Saint Domingue.
Saint Domingue. Scroll down for me a little bit. From the Haitian Revolution, scroll down and to see if you can get the part of the Wikipedia.
Okay.
Look for Wikipedia for me.
I got the. All right, here we go.
Open that. That's where I gotta go. All right. Then open it wide for us. I mean, you can see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. I want you to read. Okay, I want you to read the part. It says the revolution began.
Okay.
No. We don't want to say that the revolution was the largest slave uprising. He said the same thing. You're gonna see how they compare the Haitian revolution.
Okay, so you want
The revolution was the largest slave uprising since Spartacus.
Okay, I'm trying to find it right
now. The revolution began. Go up, down. Keep scrolling. Scroll down.
Okay, I see.
Right there. The Haitian, the revolution, right there.
All right. It says the revolution was the largest slave uprising since Spartacus.
That's right.
Unsuccessful revolt against the Roman Republic nearly 1900 years early.
You see the point? This revolution is the biggest one happening in this world. You see, that's the reason why they don't want you to know those things. So I'm gonna go to another part. Let's scroll down to Okay, scroll down to the part it says demographic. I'm trying to make those information in that class. Well, you got demographic. Now you're gonna come down to the look for scroll down to majority of the slave were Yoruba. The majority of the slave.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, read that part for me.
The majority of the slaves were Yoruba.
We know what is a Yoruba. We know, everybody know Yoruba tribe. Read.
The majority of the slaves were Yoruba from what is now modern Nigeria. Fan from what is now Benin and Congo, from the Kingdom of Congo, and what is now modern northern Angola.
Okay.
And western Congo.
Okay, stop right there. We see further 3 line down, click on voodoo. So now let's see the aspect of religious of Haiti. Everybody got that thing about voodoo. Click on that. Click on voodoo.
All right. Haitian.
Okay, on the voodoo part, and go to voodoo teachers, because remember we are the priests of the Most High. Go to voodoo teachers.
All right, voodoo teaches the existence of.
Let's say like a king. We're gonna see the similarity, the belief system of the voodoo, and what the Bible said.
All right.
Those Levites, they know. That's why I always say that Haiti, the Levite use the power to the left hand now. And then you're gonna see that's a lot to unpack on those things. So much information, you cannot do it on 1, 2, 3. Read that part. I'm gonna try to put it for us to understand. Read.
All right. Voodoo teaches the existence of a transcendent creator divinity, Banyi.
Bon Dieu.
Under whom
in good God. Read.
Under whom are spirits known as Awa.
LWA. Are we sound it? Are you call it LWA?
LWA. Okay, Khan.
That means, in Creole, this is a Creole word for the word loi. Loi means law. Law means law. The law. You see what let me show you something. You guys don't gonna see for the first time. You put the A, the LWA, and you put the A between the LW mean law in English. The same word, we switch it over, we got the same meaning in the Haitian language, law. And it is a spirit. And coming from the voodoo. Come on now, y'all. Are you with me, guys?
Good.
Let's see. What is in the law? Let's read it again.
All right.
We know on the divine name, really slowly, King, voodoo teaches the existence of transcending creator, divine. Name is Bon Dieu, the good God, under whom our spirit, known as law. Give me the book, give me Romans 7 and 14, please. Come on now, y'all. Give me Romans 7, 14.
I got it, King.
Khan.
For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
So say right there, what I'm trying to let you guys see, we know the law is spiritual. Can you go back to that's why the scripture said the law are spiritual. And the voodoo, they serve in Haiti, they call it law, spiritual. Are you guys, you see the contrast?
Yeah.
Let's read it again. They know there's a God called good God, called Bon Dieu. And he got they serve in spiritual. We serve in the spirit, and we just read the scripture. Make it make sense. Go back to read it for me.
All right. Voodoo teaches the existence of a transcendent creator divinity, Manye,
Bon Dieu.
under whom are spirits known as law.
We just read it, right? Woman 7:14. All right, read.
Typically deriving their names and attributes from traditional West and Central African deities. They are equated with Catholic saints. The law divide into different groups. The nation.
Yes, nation, no, nation. That means nation.
All right. Most notably, the Rada and the Petwo.
Yes.
About whom various myths and stories are told.
Okay. Read.
This theology has been labeled both monotheistic and
But c'est là qu'il y a, in that aspect, there's a lot, I'm telling you, there's a lot to unpack on this process. So I just want to see something. You remember, to be a good voodoo, we have to be a good Catholic. That's why it is right there. Equate to a Catholic way. So let's go down to the part, scroll down, you're going to go to the part, you say most Haitian practice both. You see? Most Haitian practice both.
All right. Most Haitians practice both voodoo and Catholicism, seeing no contradiction in pursuing the two different systems simultaneously.
Read.
Smaller voodooist communities exist elsewhere, especially among Haitian diasporas in Cuba and the United States.
Hey, Judah, you're involved in it too. Hey, they just exposed you right there. Because remember, Judah and Levi, they are blood, the same mother, same father. They got the same mindset. I'm telling you. So I know that's a lot. I want to go down to, you see, click fun. Go back up. Click on fun. Remember the part. Let me help you out. The part with where the nation come from. They teaching you that part is the fun. I'm trying. You see, the voodoo developed in the Haitian, among the Haitian, right? The community Atlantic trade slave. You're gonna see the parties of Fang and Yehuda, and click on Fang. There's another point I'm gonna bring up. Fang, Fon.
Yep, it just got burnt. It say Budan when I clicked on it.
Okay, let me click on it to help out over there. Call whatever it's a Fang people.
All right, and Fang peoples of Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Nigeria.
No, click. Click on Fang.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. You see what is a Fang people?
Khan. Yep. The Fang people, also called Dahomeyans. Anu Agaja.
Okay, they just giving you they describe to you where those people come from, what the lineage people. They are the Fang people, the Dahomey. Haiti, we got something we say when the Haitian want to show the power. They saw the I am a Negro, the whole Negro from Dahomey, Dahomey Nago. We say these things like we identify what people we are. And then there's another part I want to go to show you where it says, I'm telling you, that's a lot. We're running out of time. But I'm just trying to show you the aspect. Also, to the Fang people, let me see if I can get it. That will be very interesting to know. Brother,
I found you want the history of Fang people?
Yeah.
All right. It says the history of the Fang people is linked to the Dahomey Kingdom, a well-organized kingdom by the 17th century, but one that shared more ancient roots with the Aya people.
Mm-hmm.
Fun people.
Aya people. That's the words, Aya. Like some people who know that's almost like, the people descending of the Most High anyway.
Okay. The Fun people traditionally were a culture of an oral tradition and had a well-developed polytheistic religious system.
Mm-hmm.
And that polytheistic, it means multiple gods.
Multiple God, yeah.
They were noted by nearly 19th century European traders for their anonymous practice, or Naomi Amazons, which empowered their women to serve in the military, who decades later fought the French colonial forces in 1890.
And also, I will come back to it. You guys can take over. So, because I got something I got to say concerning the farm people, and then to let you know further down to the religions they practice over there.
Okay. Well said, Elder. Well said.
Yeah, King, well said, King, well said. Well said.
Oh, also, okay, I got it. Go to the Haitian voodoo for me. Click back, go back over. Look for the Haitian voodoo.
Okay.
The Haitian voodoo. We're gonna go to let's scroll down to the page. Okay, I'm gonna go to Haitian voodoo to click on. Okay, you see the part. It says the theology has been labeled by monotheistic or polytheistic.
Polytheistic.
Polytheistic, yeah. With that part.
All right. Polytheism is the belief in or worship or more than one God.
No, say like I can go back. Okay. Don't click on it. I want you to read the theology as being labeled, and I want you to read it for me.
Okay. This theology has been labeled both monotheistic and polytheistic.
Read.
An initiatory tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Buddhists commonly venerate the law at an onfo temple.
Yeah. Onfo, that means onfo, that's a temple. That's what that means.
Run by Ungan.
Run? By Ungan, that's what's Ungan is?
A priest.
Thank you. And?
Or Mambo.
Priest. Mambo means priest. That's a female priest.
Okay. Alternatively, voodoo is also practiced within family groups or in secret societies like the Bizango.
That's a society they call Bizango.
A central ritual involves practitioners drumming, singing, and dancing to encourage a law to possess one of their members and thus communicate with them. Offerings to the law and to spirits of the dead include fruit, liquor, and sacrifice animals.
That's why they still do the same thing. We still do the same thing, like, are we doing priestly? The priest supposed to do the sacrifice with the animal. We gotta go too much about detail about it. So can you go back? You click on. Can you click on that part? It says the kingdom of Dahomey. Go up, kingdom of Dahomey.
Okay, gotcha. Let me find it.
No, say that before I go. Click on the Wugan. Oh, the Hugan, click on, go straight. Go past, it say Hugan. Click on it. Hugan, that's a priest. Click on it. Go to the kingdom of Dahomey. Slide, keep going down. Look for the, click on Hugan. So now, where the second part, Haitian Voodoo is an African diaspora religions. The party say Haitian Voodoo is a kingdom of Dahomey. Go up.
The kingdom
Go up. No, go up. Yeah, Haitian Voodoo is always right there. Dahomey, click on it. Click.
Okay.
Yeah, click on the Hugon part. It says that Haitian and Dahomey. You click on the kingdom of Dahomey, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we here in the kingdom of Dahomey, where you see the part. It says the 18th century, the Spanish South, they conquered the city. Ouida.
Yeah.
Click on Ouida.
Okay.
Everybody know Ouida is a tribe of Judah. It's not new. Is that something new? We know these people. That's where that's how they call the people come from. You see, Ouida, that's Judah. That's French. English do spell it out W-H-Y, same way. The way the colonizer hear the sound, he write it the way he hear it. You see, the French say that's Ouida. The other say that Ouida. You see, can you read the Ouida for me?
All right. Ouida. French.
That's a French.
French or Ouida. Uda, Yuda, and Judah by the French. Ajuda by the Portuguese. And Fida by the Dutch. And known locally as Gletsui. Formerly the chief port of the Kingdom of Ouida, is a city on the coast of the Republic of Benin. The commune covers an area of 364 kilometers and as of 2002 had a population of 76,555 people.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough for that because the another point I wanna bring there to the class, but I'm trying to get it. In the meantime, I probably got it, so you guys can go ahead and I'll end there for the moment.
Okay, well said, Elder.
Well said, my brother. Well said, my brother. You know what? I'm just gonna read something real quick concerning Levi and Simeon. This is Genesis 49 again. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation. Like what the brother just brought out about the voodoo. The Most High foretold that already. The brother brought it out. Excellent point. All right. And as far as Judah too, damn Judah. I know for down south. Okay. I know down south. I know what the hell I saw. I know what the hell I witnessed down south. Okay. They're into that crap too. Judah is into that crap too. All right. Mainly the sisters that I ran across. Mainly the sisters. Okay. Mainly the sisters that I ran across. All right. Because they're doing it is to keep their husband. Is to keep their husband and to keep away the other females from their husbands. All right. The ones that I ran across. All right. Some things that all right. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. All right. But your protection is the Most High. Your protection is the Most High. Okay. Oh my soul, come not thou in their secret, their voodoo, and unto their assembly. My honor be not thou united, because if they were, they want to take over as the head tribe. All right, they want to take over everything. All right. So the Most High said, nope. For their united, for in their anger they slew a man. He deserved it good. And in their self-will they dig down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce. All right. But so Most High say, I will divide them. I will divide them in Jacob. I will scatter them in Israel. How is it that you live on the same damn island? Simeon and Levi are damn brothers. They live on the same damn island and cannot help one another. They are so close, but so far apart.
Sorry.
So close, but so far or damn apart. They can't help each other. You ever wonder that? Huh? You ever wonder that? Give me Psalms 83 real quick. You ever wonder that? You ever wonder why? Because of this. Psalms 83. We're gonna jump. Time is what? Okay, we're gonna jump. Okay. Psalms 83 and we can jump by the third verse. Just jump.
All right. This is the book of Psalms 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Hold on there, King. The Most High say, they. So it's more than one. It's more than one. I went to English class enough to know those things. All right? They, more than one. We're going to find out who. They. Go ahead, King.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
They have said, come, Slakia King. They have said, come, let's cut them off from being a nation. What do you take from a people to cut them off from being a nation? You take away their nationality, their history. You take away their heritage. They're lost as hell. You give them something else to replace that. You give them something else to replace their true heritage. Their true heritage. You give them, okay, now used to be called Levi, now you're Haitian. Used to be called what? Simeon, but now you're damn Dominican Republic or you're Dominican this, you're Dominican that. Okay? You got no more history. They cut it off. They have said, come and let's cut them off from being a nation. So this is what they did. Who's they? Go ahead, King.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's the name of Israel, may be no more in remembrance. That's why the Levi don't know who the hell they are. That's why they're in turmoil over there. Simeon, the same damn thing. Judah, the same damn thing. Benjamin, the same damn thing. All of them, the same damn thing. Let us cut them off because the nations envy and they hate you. That's why that's why Esau knows the prophecy. So Esau figured what? If he take out Judah, he would offset the prophecy and he would be in power forever. All right? That's what he thinks. But most I tell you, it shall strong send damn delusion that he may believe a damn lie. Okay? Go ahead, King.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
With one consent is to destroy Haiti. With one consent is to destroy Simeon. With one consent is to destroy God's people. And that's all that ever been on their mind. That's all that ever been on their agenda. All of the secret meetings that they have, everything, we know about them. All of the secret meeting that you'll have over there, okay, in damn Europe, in Manhattan, at the UN building, all secret meetings, man. It's to destroy these people right here. Go ahead, King.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
That's the main one. That's the main one. I mentioned that one, the main one, the first one, Edom, the first damn one. But our people run around here thinking that Esau loved them. Love them. Go ahead, King.
And the Ishmaelites.
Oh, man. The Ishmaelites, they said, they got together with the Africans and sold us. They got together with the Africans, all right, and sold us. Go ahead, King.
Of Moab.
Oh,
and the Hagarenes. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek.
Africans. That's enough, King. Very good.
All right, King. Before we go, because I want to incorporate that part too, because I'm telling you, like I said, there's a lot, and can you go back to the Haitian voodoo for me? And on this side, can you go back to Haitian voodoo? I wanna go back there. And also, I'm gonna have to use the Genesis 49 to make a parallel with something in the Haitian voodoo. Can you in it? All right, good. Can you go back to Bon Dieu et Loi? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll. No, keep going, scrolling down. The title, Bon Dieu and Loi. Keep scrolling down. Keep going. You past definition of etymology. Bon Dieu and Loi. You see that part? Bon Dieu and God. Go to, we see that part 77. Start reading from 77 headline for me.
Okay. Wow, voodoo is often equate
Come, King. This is very powerful right there. Read.
While Voodooists often equate Bandai with the Christian God,
yeah,
Voodoo does not incorporate belief in a powerful antagonist that opposes the supreme being Akin to the Christian notion of Satan.
Hey, do you got it, King? What you just read? Let me, okay, if you look at, let me explain. In Voodoo, one God, monotheism. In Voodoo nation, God have no opposer. Like the Christian churches make you believe Satan is somebody opposed to God. Read that part again now to see what they believe of the Voodoo.
All right. While Voodooists often equate Bondi with Bondi with the Christian God.
Yeah, it's like similar, the same God, okay? But the difference is
Voodoo does not incorporate belief in a powerful antagonist that opposes the supreme being Akin to the Christian notion of Satan.
Now you get it, right? That means God don't have no opposite. That means the same God is ruled over, like he said in Job. Job chapter 1, when the people of the Most High come to see him, Satan was among them. Satan was in the opposite of the Most High. Another part, I want that. I know we don't have time. In the part, he says, the nations, the notion, I want to see. You see the painting on the left, scroll down. You see that painting right there?
Yeah.
His name is the name of the painting is the Dambala, right? Dambala. That's the name of that painting. That's a law. That's a law. That means somebody represent the law. While he was talking, I was trying to get the meaning of that Dambala. Wow. We can take another 5 minutes. You see that sign over there? Dambala is the divine God. They call him. The Dambala. See if you can see, check down to see the Dambala meaning in the blue. I'm helping you with that. I'm trying to get the
move up there.
Yeah?
Let me move up real quick. Let me see the Dambala.
Yeah. He said Dambala is a law. Okay, read the title of the Dambala for me. Dambala is a law. Click on Dambala.
They just clicked on the
read the painting for me. Okay.
Oh, that's just him. That's just Hector.
No. Go back. Click on that picture. Read that headline. Dambala is a law.
All right. A painting of the law Dambala. A certain Hippolyte.
No. Just with the painting of the law Dambala is a serpent.
Okay.
All right, give me the Genesis 49. Let's see who the Dambala is a serpent is. In the Haitian voodoo. Help me out, guys. I'm trying to help. Dambala, Let's see. Show me Dan, the tribe of Dan.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Dan shall judge his people of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way.
What then should you go too fast, King? What then should be?
A serpent by the way, an adder in the path that biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backward.
So that's where the Dambala come from. And you see, look at the spirit, the law of Dan. Dambala is a law. The law, they call it in Haiti. But in Dambala, we see Dan is coming from Dan. Dan is a serpent, as the scripture says. You guys see something right there? Or you guys missing it? Go back to Dan. Dan is a serpent. And in the voodoo, Dan is a spirit represented by a serpent. They call it Dambala, in other words. I'll end there.
We got you, King. Mm-hmm. Well said, King. Well said. Well said. You know, I want to say thanks to the Most High. You have a lot of information that be coming out. You know, we have a lot of information that coming out. We give all praise to the Most High. One of our brothers, well, my uncle, I should say. All right, a top nation. A top nation of kings and priests. I was up there and so forth, still as a priest. All right. You know, I've hit hard rock, I've hit hard times, and it's hard to see that, you know, when I ask for help, these other brothers that turn their back. They don't help him at all. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of disappointed. It's you know what I'm saying? My brothers, the Haiti over there and so forth, you know. That's why the class was titled, you know what I'm saying, like a crisis. And at the end, you know what I'm saying, hopeful, you know what I'm saying, hopeful, because our hope is in the Most High, okay? All they got to do is just return back to the Most High, law, statutes, commandments, okay? Isaiah 31, I think it is, and 1, okay? What Most High tell you, all right? They'll not ask. You gotta ask for them. You gotta ask the Most High. Okay, ask the Holy One of Israel. That's the problem. We didn't ask the Most High. But that's what we gotta do. We gotta ask the Holy One of Israel. All right. He's our defender. He's our power. All right. None of all these things that we just read concerning voodoo them and so forth. All right. We gotta trust and believe in the Most High. All right. It's just like Abraham. All right. Before the works came, faith came first. Abraham believed. He believed before the work even came. He believed first. So, you know, so we got to believe too. We got to have faith in the Most High and Yahushai. All right. You know what I want, King? Matthew.
All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 6. Now when Yahushua it was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahushua understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she have wrought a good work upon me. For you have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also that this woman have done be told for a memorial for her.
Yeah, we love our sisters. How can we not love our brothers and our sisters? All right. Don't listen to them false rumors out there. All right. She did a wonderful work. She did a wonderful thing for Yahushai, man. Wonderful thing she did for Yahushai. All right. Because Yahushai was going to return and got his body. And by with the oil, she preserved his body to smell good and not rotten and not stink. You know what I'm saying? So the sister did a wonderful work, man. You know what I'm saying? We love our sisters. Who don't love us, man? Hell, why should we hate our sisters while the other nations, they love you secretly and want to be you, okay? Secretly, all right? But they despise you on the other hand, because they know that you're the chosen people of the Most High, and all they want to do is just use you. All right? But we love our sisters. Brothers?
All praise to the Most High for this class. We got, like we said earlier, it was a very edifying class. Hopefully, we learned something out of it. And you cannot bring for 500 history in 2 hours, but that's a lot. But we try our best to bring the best of it to our people for us to understand. At the same time, we, like you said on 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 7, since the Most High is the one who make poor, he the one make it rich. Hey, he the one bring people low, he the one bring people high. All power and to the Most High out in there.
Kind of all praises to the Most High. Good lesson again, brothers. Definitely was edified, learned something from here myself. So, pray that everybody on the chat that was edified. It's not our word, it's the Most High word, and it's our history that we need to share, and we need to pray for one another. That's what it boils down to. Pray for all 12 tribes. All right, and I'll land there.
Ya Baraka, Ya Baraka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Waya Shamaka, Waya Shamaka, Yahweh, 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 Panyawa Al Yak, Panyawa Al Yak, Waya Khanka, Waya Khanka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yasha Yahweh, Yasha Yahweh, Panyawa Al Yak, Panyawa Al Yak, Waya Sham, Waya Sham, Laka Shalom, Laka Shalom, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah, Barak Rapah, Barak Rapah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah, Barak Rapah, Barak Rapah, Yasha Allah, Yasha Allah.